Yes, children. Now the next part of this circle, we will continue from question number 7. If the diagonals of cyclic quadrilateral, exercise 10.5, question number 7, diagonals of cyclic quadrilateral are the diameter. So diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral are the diameter of the circle through the vertices of the quadrilateral. Prove that it is rectangle. So if it is cyclic quadrilateral and its diagonals are diameters, the circle, prove that it will be a. So given ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, AC and BD are diameter. To prove ABCD is a rectangle. So proof. Because AC is diameter, therefore angle B equal to angle D equal to 90 degree angles in semicircle. Because BD is diameter, therefore angle A equal to angle C equal to 90 degree angles in semicircle. Because angle A equal to angle B equal to angle C equal to angle D equal to 90 degree, it implies ABCD is a rectangle. So this is question number 7. Now come to the question number 8. If the non-parallel sides of a trapezium are equal, prove that it is cyclic. So non-parallel sides of trapezium. So ABCD is trapezium given to us and its parallel sides are AB and CD. So ABCD, this is a trapezium in which AB parallel to CD and non-parallel side AD and BC are equal. So this equal to this. So given question number 8, ABCD is a trapezium with AB parallel to DC and AD equal to BC. To prove ABCD is cyclic. Proof. And before proof, here we will do the construction. Draw DX, CX parallel to AB, DY parallel to AB, perpendicular to AB. CX perpendicular to AB, DY perpendicular to AB. So draw this one, DY CX perpendicular to. Proof. To make this quadrilateral as cyclic quadrilateral, we have to prove that angle A plus angle C equal to 180. So how we will do that? We will make these two triangles congruent first of all. In triangle CXB and triangle DYA. Angle X equal to angle Y, each 90 degree by construction. Number 2, AD BC equal to AD given. Third, CX equal to DY. Reason is distance between parallel lines. Distance between parallel lines. So the triangle CXB congruent to triangle DYA by RHS rule. Right angle and opposite to right angle hypotenuse and one side RHS. So angle A equal to angle B. It implies angle B equal to angle by CPCT. Now we will say that B plus C equal to 180 because these are co-interior angles, AB parallel to CD and BC transversal. So now we will say because AB parallel to CD, BC transversal, therefore angle B plus angle C equal to 180 because of co-interior angles. But angle B equal to angle A, that we have proved above. Therefore angle A plus angle C equal to 180 degree. Now quadrilateral ABCD or trapezium ABCD having sum of opposite angles equal to 180 degree is cyclic quadrilateral. So this is the property of cyclic quadrilateral. In any quadrilateral, if the sum of opposite angles is 180 degree, then definitely it will be a cyclic quadrilateral. Now the question number 9, only picture is little bit difficult, otherwise question is very easy. So I am just explaining the question. The answer you will write by your own. So in question number 9, so one big circle is given, another one is small circle is given, intersecting each other at B and C, and ABD, it is a line ABD, it is a line. PBQ, it is also line PBQ. This is also line segment. और प्रूव क्या करना है, एंगल ACP इक्वल टू ACP, दिस एंगल ACP, दिस एंगल इक्वल टू प्रूव करना है QCD दिस एंगल. Only picture is difficult, otherwise question is very easy. First of all, we will say ABD and PBQ are two line segments, therefore angle 1 equal to angle 2, vertically opposite angle. So I am just writing the hint. Proper answer you will write after writing given, to prove, and then proof. So angle 1 equal to angle 2, vertically opposite angle, but angle 1 equal to angle 3 and angle 2 equal to angle 4. But angle 1 equal to angle 3, angle 2 equal to angle 4. Reason? Angle inscribed by the same arc AP, and these two are inscribed by DQ. So angle 1 equal to angle 3 you can write here, but angle 1 equal to angle 3, angles inscribed by arc AP, angle 2 equal to angle 4, angle inscribed by arc DQ. Therefore, angle 3 equal to angle 4, hence proved. Answer is very easy. Now the next question, number 10. If circles are drawn taking two sides of triangle as diameter, prove that the point of intersection of these circles lie on the third side. So next question is, a triangle is given. One triangle is given. If taking this side as diameter, I draw a circle. I draw a circle like this. The second circle, by taking this line as diameter, I draw a circle like this. So two circles are drawn by taking AB as diameter, AC as diameter. Prove that this point will lie on this side, BC. This point, suppose this is point P, will lie on BC. It will not lie upward or downward to BC. This we have to prove. So given in triangle ABC, two circles are drawn taking AB as diameter and AC as diameter. AC as diameter. Intersect each other at P. To prove P lie on BC. Proof. So how we will prove that P will lie on BC? So for that we will join AP, BP and CP. So join AP, BP, CP. Now because AB is diameter, AB is diameter, therefore angle APB will be equal to 90 degree, angle in a semicircle. Angle in a semicircle. So it will be 90 degree. Similarly, because AC is diameter, therefore angle APC equal to 90 degree angle in a semicircle. It implies angle APB plus angle APC is equal to 90 plus 90 equal to 180 degree. So if it is also 90 degree, this also 90, so angle BPC will be 180 degree. That is angle BPC equal to 180 degree. That is BPC will be a straight line. It implies BPC will be a straight line. Therefore, P will lie on BC. तो P जो हमें अब इस पिक्चर में, जो कि हमने उल्टी सीधी पिक्चर बनाई है, हाथ से बनाई है, जो P हमें हवा में नज़र आ रहा है या BC से ऊपर नज़र आ रहा है, वो एक्चुअल में जब आप बनाओगे प्रॉपर तरीके से, वो P कहाँ आएगा? BC के ऊपर ही आएगा. दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 11. ABC and ADC are two right triangles with common hypotenuse AC. Next question is question number 11. So ABC and ADC. ABC, that is also right triangle. ADC, that is also right triangle. With common hypotenuse AC, prove that angle CAD equal to angle CBD. So question number 11 given. Triangle ABC and triangle ADC are two right triangles with common hypotenuse AC. That is angle A equal to angle D equal to 90 degree. Because AC is hypotenuse, opposite to AC will be the right angle. To prove angle CAD equal to angle CBD. Proof. Because angle B plus angle D is equal to 90 plus 90 equal to 180 degree, it implies quadrilateral ABCD is cyclic. So this quadrilateral will be cyclic. It means if I draw a circle, it will pass through all the vertices because it is cyclic. So if I draw a circle, now if it is cyclic, then angle CAD, this angle will be equal to CBD. So this angle will be equal to this angle because both the angles are inscribed by the same arc CD. So it implies angle CAD equal to angle CBD inscribed angle by the same arc DC, or you can say angles in the same segment, or angles in the same segment. You can write this also or this also. So it is up to you. Whatever you think fit, you can write. Question number 12. Prove that a cyclic parallelogram is a rectangle. Cyclic parallelogram, साइक्लिक भी है और पैरेललोग्राम भी है. तो साइक्लिक है तो इसका मतलब उसके के सारे पॉइंट्स सर्कल के ऊपर होंगे. ये पॉइंट, ये पॉइंट, ये पॉइंट, ये पॉइंट, ये सारे पॉइंट कहाँ है? सर्कल के ऊपर है. A, B, C, D. So given ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, then ABCD is a parallelogram also. To prove ABCD is rectangle. Proof, very easy proof. Because it is cyclic, so angle A plus angle C will be 180 degree. Because ABCD is cyclic, therefore angle A plus angle C equal to 180 degree. Opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral. And because ABCD is a parallelogram, therefore angle A equal to angle C, opposite angles of parallelogram. It implies if both the angles are equal, then A plus A, we can write angle A plus angle A equal to 180 degree. 2 angle A equal to 180 degree. Angle A equal to 90 degree. So if angle A equal to 90 degree, and we have learned this in the chapter quadrilateral, a parallelogram having one angle 90 degree. Now parallelogram ABCD having one angle A equal to 90 degree, having one angle 90 degree is rectangle. So that's all for today. We have completed the chapter circle. Thank you. Have a nice day.